welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Art Dude. Today I'm going to be making a clay box of donuts. For the first donut, what you want to do is you want to take some clay and you want to smooth it out. So you have something like this. Then what you want to do is take it, carefully form it into a donut shape, press the edges together, just make sure they're sturdy. You don't want your donut breaking when you're still making it. When you're happy with the donut, put it down. Then, for this particular clay creation, I'm gonna make 5 more donuts. And for a little bit of character, this donut with a bite taken out of it. Then what you want to do is take a big chunk of clay, smooth it and flatten it out into a nice big rectangle. Make sure the rectangle is big enough for all 6 of your donuts, like this. Then what you want to do is build up the sides. I'm going to start with the right side. Then, once you're done making this side, you put it in place. Make sure to be very careful with this part because this is one of the tedious parts. Then gently press the sides down. Try and get it as level as possible. And then you have the right side. Now it's time for the left side. It's the same thing for the left side. Just gotta put it in carefully. Just make sure it's even and steady. If you have been following, then you will have the left and right side. Now we're gonna do the back. I think you guys have figured out how this is gonna happen. Now it's time for the back piece. Like I've said, just be careful when placing it on. If you guys were wondering what these metal rods are for, it's to hold it in place. If you don't have them, then just do the best you can to hold it up securely. Looks good. We are almost done. Finally, I am going to be putting on the last piece. This will complete the box, but then you have to do the lid of the box. Because a donut box without a lid wouldn't look right. It wouldn't make any sense. So just make sure all of the pieces are steady. And then you should have something that looks like this. As a small touch of detail, I made this napkin that the half-eaten donut can rest on. Now you build one of these, which is the same as that, just with a hole in it. I will explain why it has a hole later in the video. So then, once you have this part, and then you have your two side pieces, you want to obviously put them on. These might be a little difficult though, because it's going to be standing up almost straight. These parts are one of, if not the most important part to get securely in place. Since this part is pretty important, I'd say probably putting some extra clay on it to secure it. Now it's time to attach the lid. I put these here to add some extra protection. And you just want to carefully put it in. Do your best to make it so it's not on the other metal rods. If you used any, just push it down. Then you should have something that looks like this. The box kind of looked messy, so I put some more clay over it to make it look cleaner and neater. Now I have all the donuts and the box lined up. It's time to bake them in the oven and then paint. If you were wondering, this donut is a chocolate donut with white icing. This is a powdered donut. This is a cinnamon donut. This is a pink frosting sprinkle donut. This is a cream-filled donut. And this is a glazed donut. I painted the box first because it was the most difficult to paint. I painted it pink because that was the original color of donut boxes. I have to let this layer of paint dry, but right here I'm going to spell out the word donuts in white letters to give it some extra flair. Then I'm going to paint the donuts.